Kia ora. After a weekend of weather, it is looking like things are much more settled across most of New Zealand for Monday and Tuesday. Plenty of clear sky across the South Island and across many parts of the North Island as well. Out towards the northeast, though, we have still got this area of cloud, an area of low pressure there lingering on that eastern coast, continue to feed wet weather in towards parts of Hawke's Bay and Gisborne, and there could be some heavier falls, particularly into a place like the Wairoa district. So we have got a heavy rain watch for that area right the way through the night time tonight and on in towards the early hours of Tuesday morning. High pressure though builds across the South Island, plenty of dry weather through the night time through there, but you can see we'll keep hold of this wet weather, and that low pressure never really moves too far away from that northeastern corner of the country. So we have got that severe weather watch in place for the Wairoa district from 7 p.m. on Monday through till 7 a.m. on Tuesday. That rain perhaps just becoming a little bit more heavy and just pushing through with those winds coming in from that southeasterly direction. It will stay relatively mild across the top of the country. Low temperatures around about 17 or 18 degrees Celsius through parts of Northland and Auckland, and even down south. We'll find our nighttime temperatures down to around about 12 or 13 through parts of Otago. As we head on in towards Tuesday, you can see there's not a huge change in the weather setup. We'll keep hold of that low pressure. We'll continue to find more cloud around the eastern coast. Some showers springing up through parts of Waikato in towards Taihape, perhaps pushing up towards Northland and Auckland through the afternoon. While on the South Island, we have a front moving up through parts of Southland and Otago, but generally a dry looking story for places north of Ashburton, and some bright spells and some sunshine for Nelson down towards the west coast. For the North Island, we'll keep hold of more cloud in from, say, Wellington through Wairarapa up in towards Hawke's Bay and in towards Gisborne. Some showers to watch out for, one or two fairly heavy ones still not out of the question. During the afternoon, we'll find some showers springing up across those central parts of the country, also up in towards parts of Waikato, and perhaps even running through towards Northland and Auckland as we head through the afternoon. But you can see they die away quite quickly. We're left with some drier weather by the end of the day. Keeping hold of more cloud though around this eastern coast, and I think still some showers pushing through, particularly towards parts of Wairarapa, Hawke's Bay and Gisborne as we go through the rest of the daytime for Tuesday. Generally drier and brighter and warmer out towards that western coast of the country. Highs here around about 28 degrees Celsius there for Hamilton, and lows back to around about 15 or so. Down on towards the South Island, well, it's a fine looking story for Nelson and that western coast. A great looking story for many parts of Canterbury and into Marlborough as well. A bit of early morning cloud that should break up and clear away. You can see we've got some showers pushing in towards Stewart Island, up in towards Southland as we head in towards the afternoon, and then creeping northwards by the end of the day. Clearing away though from those southern parts of the country into the evening. So it is a fairly short-lived band of showers, but we will see those just pushing up in towards those northern parts of Otago through the afternoon, and that cloud pushing in towards Canterbury as well. And perhaps I think by the end of the day we'll even find that cloud across those northern parts of Canterbury up towards the Kaikoura coast as well. In terms of our temperatures, still looking at highs back into the low or even mid-20s for many spots, back up to around about 25 degrees Celsius there for Christchurch. And our overnight temperatures a little bit on the cooler side down the far south, place like Invercargill. We're starting to see some of that cooler air creeping back towards us. As we head on in towards Wednesday, you can see there's no great change. We still keep hold of that very reluctant to clear away low pressure just up towards the north and east. That continues to give that more easterly feed on towards the eastern coast. We'll start to find some more showers feeding up from the south, and we are going to find as we head in towards the end of the week, particularly for say Friday, Saturday, those first few days of February, it's a much more windy affair, and I think we're going to find our temperatures a fair bit cooler as well as we head towards the start of next month. So a bit of a change as we head through the week, but for the next few days, high pressure generally dominates, and for many of us it's a dry story, but we'll keep hold of more cloud and showers on that eastern coast of the North Island. That's it from me. That's from metservice.com.